The pros do it the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Checking in from the Mavericks, number 23.
Here's Halliburton. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a pass by Halliburton. He's so comfortable running the screen and roll. Excellent.
Here's Flag. Up top, Davis. McDaniels with a steal. On the break. The three, Smith. Davis with a rebound. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Minnesota again missing.
That's their fourth attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. The putback. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Outside Davis. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Risache. Pass to Smith. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Flag. Now here's Davis. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
And here's Edwards outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Davis a screen. Pass to Thompson. The 3 is up. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Out to Thompson. Outside Davis. Pass to Odom. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Flag. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, nice finish by Flag. He makes good decisions on the roll. Reads the game so well. Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Now here's Halliburton. Still without a bucket. With the crossover. And he lays it in.
Halliburton's size playing to his advantage there.
Timberwolves trail up by 6. Pass to McDaniels. Now Risache. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Risache. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Mavericks lead by 7. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, "I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can." Guys, back to you.
Smart approach. Allie, appreciate the report. To the paint. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point per game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Lively with it. Kennard with the rebound. Driving in. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Screen by Lively. Simons with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Mavericks. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
They get it again. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Pass to Lively. Here's Goodrich. 5 to shoot. Up and over Kennard. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Goodrich has got his second bucket on the night.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Here's Conley. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Goodrich, good. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Gobert. Reed for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Lively with a block.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Christie. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Conley is such a patient player who takes advantage of what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
Lets a floater go. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Minnesota shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's DiVincenzo. And he slams it in one-handed.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
Out to the right wing. Thompson outside. And the first half now in the books. Dallas on top. Up by 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Dallas leading by 9. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Lively. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Pass to Rizichet. And here's Edwards outside. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. And so it's Dallas with it. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Pretty tight defense there on Edwards. As a matter of fact, a little too tight.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both good from the line that time. Here's Halliburton. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Clock at 4. Halliburton drops it in.
Yeah, intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
A nice shot by Smith.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Thompson outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Flag. Back to Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
The kick out to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Smith. Stripped away. Outside Davis. Here's Flag. Back to Davis. Here's Flag. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Timberwolves trail by 8. McDaniels a screen. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
And Dallas with possession. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Davis. And then Davis slams it in!
Davis puts it down with authority. But his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Dallas shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
That one goes. Count it. Goodrich has got 9.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Davis a screen. Goodrich, good. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Here's McDaniels. Shot from the low post is good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. DiVincenzo with the steal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McDaniels got 6 here in the quarter.
All starting from a turnover. DiVincenzo shows great anticipation skills to make a play on the ball and get them in transition.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Kennard for 3. Knocks down the triple. And it's now only a 5-point Maverick lead.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Finally plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Mavericks making a change here. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Marshall. Again, the miss by Dallas. And here's Minnesota now. Christie with a steal. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. The deep three from Kennard. And that's not going to go. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. The Mavericks on top. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Pass to Gobert. No luck on that one. Dallas leading by 5. And here's Simons. It's blocked by Gobert.
This has always been a highlight of Gobert's game. Elite rim protection.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pass to Lively. Reed with the rebound. Over to the wing. Conley looking for an opening. Now here's Reed. He's covered by Simons. Lively with a block. Here's Goodrich. Shoots over Reed. Goodrich, good. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket. Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Rejected by Lively. It's a one-on-one situation. Yes, sir!
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Shannon. Deflects the pass. Christie with a steal. From downtown. Cleared away by Reed. Timberwolves trail by 4. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's Lively, high post. The 3 is in.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks. Now Edwards. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA. We come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
Off on the layup.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Outside DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. Here's DiVincenzo. Edwards. Power is home. Oh, the stuff.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch when you need points, and will usually find a way to get them for you.
Now Thompson. Halliburton outside. Now Davis. AD beasting down low.
No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
Edwards looking for an opening. Reed. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
DiVincenzo with it. Halliburton picks him up. The drive by DiVincenzo. Oh, he jammed it.
Woo-hoo! Yes, DiVincenzo. What a gamer. Somebody who lives for these kind of big moments. Watch out.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Thompson. Puts up the tray. The 3 is off. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoop.
Smoke. So be it. You cry.